Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the Magic Square MS-B44 Ken? Okay, I'm not sure what's the Ken reference to this, but okay, this is actually Ironhide from Magic Square, a smaller legend size, super detail articulated and everything of Ironhide. So yeah, I got a bunch of Ironhide from other brands, and this one really knocks the ball out of the park. It's just so awesome. So yeah, the box doesn't have anything special besides warning stuff because there's tiny parts and yeah, and a cool cover. That's pretty much it. So let's stop wasting time with the box. Open it up, and I'm just gonna close it and leave it in the background as a nice background drop. We have the figure right here, but first we have instructions. Now the transformation, wow, it's actually very impressive. Most of the stuff it's never before seen in a figure. I was quite baffled. I like to transform my figure without using instructions. This one I needed the instructions. the transformation is super complex, but once you have it like sort of memorized where everything goes, it's a super pleasant and fun transformation to make. It's just really cool, but it's just so many tiny parts to move around. You have to be careful, but still very pleasant and satisfying transformation. So yeah, on one side we have a robot to part of the robot, 15 steps on one side, and about 27 on the other. So yeah, pretty cool. Otherwise, we have the card. I'm not a fan of the card, just a cover art on top of it, and on the back, just the silhouette of the vehicle and some stats. All plastic, tiny, and it's cool, not my thing. And we have a bunch of accessories, so let's start with those. There's so many. There we go. So let's start with, we have a face. So a new face. Can we focus? So this one is like a scared or yelling face. It's cool. I prefer the face that it's currently on, so I'm just gonna leave it that. So I'm gonna put this here. We have two sort of shooting barrels. I'm not too sure what those are. I think he shoots fire from those in the cartoon. I'm not too sure, but we have two of those. So cool. Yep. We have two pointing hands, so again, kind of cool, but okay. There's tons for posing. So we have like these, which are open palm hands, kind of cool, which leads to a lot of nice posing for those who likes to take posing pictures. And we also have like sort of gripping open hands, so they are open but sort of a gripping or a tiger style. So okay, we got that. And then we have, what are those, like I think those are plasma cannon for his hands. I'm not too sure. I don't remember the TV episode. I know he has those because he often comes with those, but yeah, I'm not too sure what they're used to. And we have his little antenna that plugs onto the arm. So a little antenna dish, and we'll come back to this later to show it off. And we have more accessories in the plastic bubble. So this aside, so we have the figure right here, and we have a bunch more accessories. So first up we have the jetpack. So a little jetpack. It's just gray, unpainted. A little bit disappointing, but yeah, it's okay. And we plug it in the backpack like here. And voila, we have the jetpack. Then we have, whoops, his pistol. There you go. Yeah, it's so small, I keep dropping those. Yeah, pistol. Cool, everything. Yeah, it looks a lot like the pistol from Bumblebee Masterpiece. But yeah, we can put him in his hand, of course. There you go. And finally, we have the shoulder missile cannon thing. Now the missile doesn't, oh yeah, it can be removed. Oh, that's cool. Can remove the missile. And we have this hinge. The problem is we can't put it at the same time of the jetpack, so we have to remove it, plug it in. There you go. or we can store it like this. I like to move it like that, sort of shoulder. So yeah. Oh, and for the I just keep dropping. For the little satellite antenna dish thing, there you go. Can plug it in this arm. So yeah, pretty cool. And the figure itself is amazing. Like I said, it's just let's remove all the accessories. The figure itself is really cool. Of course, it's still Magic Square, so we still have the sort of a soft plastic matte look, which I don't mind. I like it. It's very solid. But you can see the backpack cleans up fairly nice. The leg is currently mistransformed, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, it's supposed to look like this, and I forgot one panel here probably when I started playing with it. But yeah, figure itself looks amazing. We don't have a lot of detail, but that's what I like. I mean, it's just plain, no vehicle kibble much beside right here in the underarm. But yeah, the backpack cleans up very nice. The head sculpt is great. The head is on a ball joint, so you can move side to side, up and down, rotate, no problem. We do have a hinge like this for the shoulder, ball joint of the shoulder, rotation of the bicep. We have single joint elbow. The wrist can rotate. We can rotate the waist. We have ab crunch forward, ab crunch back. Can do the split. Leg can move forward a lot, but cannot go back too much. So yeah, the knee bend on a double jointed, so it can go like this. And for the ankle, can only tilt on the side, and the toes can also tilt, but we don't have like front and back motion. So so really cool figure. Here comparison, we have DX9s, Ironhide. We have, I think this is the main contender. I think this was New Age, and you can see what New Age I didn't like much. Like the feet has windows, the side of the leg has windows, and the other side has like the yellow. On the side right here has like the wheels and empty, and the backpack. It's just lots of vehicle kibble in robot mode, but it was the best that we had back then. So yeah. What do we have? We have, I think this is Papa Toys or Hot Soldier. I think it's Hot Soldier. I'm not too sure anymore. There's just so many. We have Shapeshifters. We have one of my favorite from Hasbro, and it's the Generation Classic. And we also have the Masterpiece. So, a nice little collection. And yeah, I don't have the Earthrise or Siege or whatever. I didn't like the futuristic looking one. But yeah, might get the Earthrise one eventually. But yeah, whatever. So we can go now with the transformation. Alright, so transformation. Like I said, it's a fun transformation, but it's very detailed. So yeah, let's start with the top. So first up, you need to lift the head up like this. Then you want to bring the arms back, and first up, flip this up and flip this panel open, and then you take this panel right here and you rotate it all the way around, and you close it back so that it makes a window. So same thing on the other side. Lift this up, flip this open, flip this panel open, flip this all the way around, and then close it back like this. Now, there's like the most important part of the transformation. Instructions they showed it, but not really too clear. The shoulder needs to be lifted up, but it's super crazy tight. But yeah, there you go. You have this clip that now appears. This clip is like super important later on. So lift this up like this. There you go. So you have both these opened up like this. Then you bring the arms on top like this, and you can see like there's like a double jointed hinge like this. So you need to make it like really flat out, and then make sure the window is on the side like this. So window on the side, and make sure the double hinge just go flat out like this. There we go. We have this done. Next up, you want to open the doors like this, and unfold them like this. And voila. Then you unpeg the front of the torso, which unpegs all of this, and then you take this whole part here and you flip it up like this, bring it like this, and you peg it on like this, the bar. So there you go, we have that. We flip this up, and by flipping this down, now the arms will peg onto that hole here. There you go. So 1, 2. You don't want to close these yet, so this is pretty much like the last step to do, so be mindful of that. So you have that now. Pull out the front bumper, bring it all the way down, bring this down and rotate just the top like this, and then you can bring the bumper up again. So we have that. You want to flip out the window like this, put these up and let them up like this for now. So we have this. Now the top is pretty much all done, so let's go with the legs now. The legs, you flip out the feet, rotate the toe all the way around like this, flip this down a little bit, flip this up, and then bring it all the way around like this. It's very intricate. Same thing for the other side, so bring this open, rotate the toe all the way around like this, flip this open, flip this down, and bring it all the way around like this and clip it in. So there we go, we have this. Next up, you want to open this panel here, flip this panel all the way to the front like this, flip this up, and this panel, open it up like this. This panel will go in, this panel will go in over, and then you have like this panel which is super small, you lift it up, and then some even smaller panel folds out like this and folds out like this. While this is open, you bring the legs in, you close the foot like this, and then you tab this right here, and you tab this right here. There you go. Like this. So you have this side all done. So let's do the same thing for the other side. So flip this open, flip this all the way forward, flip this out like this, close this one in, close this one over, close the foot. Then you open up this tiny panel here, this even tinier panel like this, and flip this one like this. And now you just want to close this like this, and you want to really tab this in and tab this one over, like there's sort of a puzzle sort of connector piece. There you go. Make sure this tabs in like this. So we have the legs all done now. So now you want to peg them in, so you peg them over here, and this peg right here is really tight, so you make sure you push them from inside like this. So you have that. So all of this. Now you take the front bumper and you plug it in. First you need to do a window like this, and then you plug the bumper like this. Same thing on the other side, so bring this down, bring this up, and then plug the bumper in. So there we go, we have all that. So we have this configuration now. Now we have a couple of hinge and peg a hole in here with some peg right here, so you need to bring them down and peg these in. So one, bring it here, you have two more in the back like this. Make sure all of that is pegged perfectly. This one just pegged off. Make sure everything is perfectly aligned. There you go. So these panel needs to be opened up. So you take this window now, you flip it down, and there's like a tiny mushroom peg here that will clamp onto it like this. Same thing on the other side. There you go, clip it down. There you go, oop, just unpegged. And finally, we also have another mushroom peg here, so you clip it on. There you go. And there you go. So we have Ironhide all transforming. Like I said, the transformation is incredibly very intricate, but it's really fun to do most of the time. It does roll. We do have rubber tires, kind of slim, but still works. And yeah, it looks great. We do have some painted metallic window, the yellow stripe, black on top, and that's pretty much it. Headlight, tail lights, front grille, and yeah, there's lots of panel lighting, but it's a small toy, so it doesn't really show them. But the main problem with this is some panels sort of stick in like deeper, like they don't correctly close, especially like this one. It's badly closed in, so it's kind of hard to maneuver, make sure everything is great, and then you peg it back in, and by pushing to connect, you can see it push the panel in, so and there's no way to really help you like that. So some panels do have that sort of problem, but the vehicle looks amazing. And there's no storage for weapon at all. Well, I think we do have right here. We do have, yeah, on the pelvis. So you just plug the weapon like this, but on the other side. So yeah, you gotta do it before clamp it in the legs, I guess. Oh, I can do it like this. Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, we do have. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, we don't have the peg for this, so we can't put the cannon anywhere on vehicle mode or the jetpack. Jetpack would have been nice. Well, yeah, that's the only thing. We can only put pistol in here, and that's it. But yeah, really cool. Rolls nice. Like I said, rubber tire, it helps a lot. The kibble underneath, pretty cool. We do have, if you look at it, you do have some lining here, but it's really good. And yeah, some panels do have to peg off, but yeah, looks really great. Comparison, we have DX9s, we have New Age, and New Age, I love the look of New Age, like the tiny, rounded, and this one is more long. But yeah, I think I love more the vehicle mode for this one, but the robot mode definitely kick more ass with Magic Square. So, yeah. What else? We have, I think this is the Hot Soldier. We have Shapeshifters, Generation Classic that I really love, and we have the Masterpiece. So, nice little collection of Ironhide. So yeah, I don't have the Siege or the Earthrise. I might get them, but I haven't found them yet at a sale. Maybe I'll get them, but otherwise, really cool figure. Love. But yeah, the most competitor is really the New Age, which is pretty cool. Like I said, the vehicle mode really nails it on the New Age. I like it more roundish, but yeah, the robot mode and transformation is so much fun with this one. This one is it's okay, but now that I have this one, definitely takes the cake. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else to say. One of the better Ironhide that we've had in a while, so it's a high recommend for me. Go and get it. I got mine from SearToys.com. I'm going to put the link in the description below, so if you're interested, go and get it. Like I said, super fun, super nice transformation. Robot mode's amazing. Truck is pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, blah blah blah. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.